ocean, and that's what they did. They sent her along her way off the coastlines of Southern California. Kupa'a's story also very similar. She was found there very malnourished, very underweight, but despite all of that, Kupa'a did not let that slow her down one bit. She had a little bit of fight left in her, gave her rescuers a little bit of a run for their money. Earned herself the nickname of Brawler over there in California. But they were fortunately able to eventually wrangle her on up, get her back on into the Pacific Marine Mammal Rescue Center there, and start nursing her back to health as well. Something they noticed that was a little different with her than Leaky, however, was that there was something going on with her eyes. At some point in her life, she had either developed some sort of infection or some sort of injury in her eyes that was causing a little bit of cloudiness to form. But at the time, they did not think that it was a significant enough problem to deem her non-releasable. So she was as well given that same clean bill of health and released on her way off of the coastlines of Southern California. Now, if you're paying attention to my story here, part of it's not really adding up, right? If both of these two were released, how did they end up with us out here in Hawaii? Well, I can promise you one thing, they did not swim all this way. That's a long way to go, even for a tiny little sea lion like these two. So, unfortunately, what ended up happening is that several months after their initial rescue, these guys were found in need of help once again. Starting off with Leaky, she was found in a very similar state to what she was the first time. Very small, very malnourished, and very underweight. So they brought her back in for a second time, started nursing her back to health, only this time they wanted to send her through a series of tests. Why does this seemingly otherwise healthy sea lion keep coming back to us malnourished and underweight? And what they discovered is that for whatever reason, Leaky was absolutely terrified of fish. Let that sink in for just half a second. Right? You tell him, Leaky. Imagine if every time you guys went to a restaurant, ordered a cheeseburger, and the waiter started bringing it out to you guys, and you just ran away screaming because you couldn't handle it. That was Leaky. What that tells us is that most likely what had happened is Leaky was probably separated. Oh, you tell him, Leaky. She was probably separated from her mother at far too young of an age. She was never able to learn the skills that it took for a young, healthy sea lion to survive on her own out in the wild. So, from that moment on, she was deemed non-releasable. Kupa'a's story, also very similar to her first rescue. She was also found very malnourished, very underweight. However, this time, all of that fighting spirit she was initially discovered with was all but gone. In fact, Kupa'a was barely clinging to life by the time she was rescued for the second time. But fortunately, her rescuers were able to get to her in time, bring her back in, slowly start nursing her back to health as well. And what they noticed with her is those vision issues that she was initially discovered with had gotten significantly worse. By the time of her second rescue, they estimate that Kupa'a had lost nearly 70% of her vision. She was nearly blind. So because sea lions rely very heavily on their ability to see, to catch fish, avoid predators, look for food, they determined at that point that it was a significant enough problem for her that she was deemed non-releasable as well. So since these two were found at about the same time, in about the same place, and about the same age, they decided, what happens if we put them together? So they set up a play date for these two, they hit it off almost immediately, and since then, they started looking for a forever home for these two. We decided, hey, we've got a pretty cool spot for them out here in Hawaii. Why don't you send them on out here this way with us? That's what they did, loaded them on an airplane, flew them on out here, and they have been with us ever since, and we cannot be more in love with these two. Well, as you guys can see, we have wrapped up our training session over here, so if you guys have any questions about anything, please come find either myself, one of the other trainers out here. We will gladly answer any questions you guys might have about our sea lion friend. We will also be doing a ecology presentation talking about the seaweed of the Hawaiian waters out here, up at our theater area, up towards the Hawaiian Ocean Theater. And we will also be doing our Aloha Night at Dolphin Lagoon presentation here right at 12:30. We'd love to see you guys join us over there for that. In the meantime, however, we hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Aloha, and have a good day.
Together. Thank you.
So with an oral bay?
Yeah.
Oo. And last but not least, you're going to meet Ho'omono's best friend. His name means the way that Hawaiian this is now lived.
I'll come get you later. If you
We meet these night up in the water as friends. The bond we share runs deep and is based in the trust and understanding we have for each other. Every day we work with them, we get to learn from them as much as they learn from us. Every day with them is truly a wonderful day. With you by my side.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our trainer step in the water with our Naya Ohana. At the beginning of our show, we said aloha, or hello. As I'm sure many of you know, aloha can also mean goodbye. But did you know aloha can mean love? We, the trainers here at Sealife Park, have so much aloha for these animals. Having the opportunity to take care of these animals every day allows us to not only
Wait a minute, okay?
Go this side.
Louie, Louie, Louie.
Go this side, boy. Go here, here.